Why is it that anytime that you post an Instagram reel, it gets like 5 likes and 30 views? Meanwhile, Sally next door posts one and gets hundreds of likes and thousands of views. So what is Sally doing that you're not? Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can harness the power of Instagram reels, not only to get more likes and views and whatnot, but also to turn them into money-making machines for your business. But first, guys, I have to say, we are living in a pretty epic time in human history, and I strongly believe that it's characterized by the Instagram reel, the TikTok. It's the demise of the human attention span, but we're also living in a time where business owners can advertise to anyone, anywhere in the world. And that's pretty huge, considering that all but a decade ago, we were relying on TV commercials, and not all businesses could afford a TV commercial. But now, anyone has the opportunity to have that megaphone. It's exciting. But the truth of the matter is, if everyone has the megaphone, can anyone really be heard? So it's important that you make Instagram reels that are gonna stand out amongst your competition so that you can use them to actually make sales. That's what we're here for. We're here for the sales. So let's talk about how you can make Instagram reels that absolutely slay. Vámonos. I'm actually gonna do this with you guys so you can see in real time how this would be done top to bottom. Okay guys, wish me luck. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. We're doing this in real time. No one roast me in the comments. Actually do roast me in the comments, that would be fun. Stick to the end so that you can see how this turns out. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna pick the product or collection or the service that you're gonna sell. This is what your reel is gonna be based on. Now for me, the product that I'm gonna choose is this water bottle tracker. It's actually an AirTag, but just for the sake of this video, we're just gonna pretend. It's actually so crazy, guys. The amount of water bottles I've lost, there is something clinically wrong with me. So I was like, okay, enough, Michelle, enough. Enough's enough, you're going on a timeout. And I put an AirTag on my water bottle, and then one day I was like, oh, I haven't seen my water bottle in a couple of weeks. And I went to go find it on my iPhone and it was like, your water bottle's at work. And I was like, but where? Where at work is it? I couldn't find it. And then the next thing you know, I checked like a week after and it was like in a waste management facility, like an hour and a half away from the city. I was so tempted to go there and just to see how it works over there. You just see me banging on the door, I need my water bottle. And it's just being crushed in a big compactor. So that was a long-winded way of saying we're gonna pretend like we're selling this water bottle tracker. But frankly, this sounds like a me problem. So I'm not sure that this product would sell too well. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if anyone does have this issue too, please let me know in the comment section down below so I don't feel so alone. We have our product that we're gonna promote in our reel. Now we have to choose a video format. You can do a customer testimonial. You could do a before and after video. Why not try a product demo? The list goes on. But today I'm gonna do a product feature video. Okay, cool. Step 1 done. We have our chosen format, fab. Now we're gonna write the script. And I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are like, no, I don't want to write a script. I get it. Listen, it's a lot of work. I understand. It's a grind. But what I will say is that I use this exact script template to write scripts for these videos. Like the video that you're watching right now, I used a template to write what I'm going to say. So it's proven. It works. It's going to be great. Just hang in there. And it's actually kind of easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to open a Word document and you're going to make a table with 2 columns and 5 rows. Left column is the script. So we're going to write that here just like this. And right column is the visuals. Boom, done, easy. Okay, now the reason why we have 5 rows is because every 3 seconds, we wanna hook our audience. So just as your viewers are about to swipe, you're like, but wait, there's more. And just before your viewer is about to tune out, you wanna hook them with something to jolt them awake and get them engaged again. So we write hook in this row, information, hook, and so on. Okay, let's start writing the hook. So it's gonna open with me throwing my water bottle into the ocean. Listen, it's gotta be ridiculous. It's a hook. So that's the visuals. And then obviously you can see why that's a hook, right? You're like, why is she throwing this beautiful water bottle into the ocean? And then the script is gonna say, you probably would never do this, but you might do this. And then the visuals would be me forgetting my water bottle in common places that people might forget their water bottle, like a cafe or at the park. Okay, then in this section is the information, right? So we're gonna sandwich it. I'm gonna write the WABA tracker. Yes, our product is called the WABA tracker. This is a next generation water bottle tracker for the chronic water bottle loser. Okay, so that was a lot of information, right? So we gotta go back to the hook. Asking a question or posing a problem is a great way to hook your customers in. So I'm gonna say, will it work if I actually throw this into the ocean? And then the visual is gonna be of me testing this theory. Ooh, interesting. Is it gonna work? We don't know. Back to the information. The Wawa tracker is waterproof. It has a 365-day battery life, and you can track it with your phone. Wow, this is starting to sound a lot like an AirTag, right? Okay, so you can basically see how this would work. It would go information, hook, sandwich, and you would do this for 15 seconds max, like max, guys. But me personally, I'm gonna stop there because I'm lazy. But for yours, you would want to include more layers to the sandwich. You might want to include product features and benefits. You might want to show the product in use, perhaps speak to the design, show it undergoing stress tests, for example. And definitely you want to pose solutions to any refutations that you think your audience might have. Okay, so the last layer to your sandwich can include a call to action. And this is going to be where you make your sale, right? So I'm going to write voiceover on top of a product shot, free shipping until June 22. Okay, so you guys saw what it's looking like so far. I basically used a tripod and this little phone mount to self-film in case you guys want to get a setup like mine. I also used Adobe Rush to edit this, but hot tip, you can also use the Instagram app itself to edit your reels if you want to get all those added features. Anyways, if you want a breakdown of how to set up a photo and filming studio for yourself, as well as more in-depth info on editing your videos, let me link a video for you guys right here. That's going to be there for you to watch next. And this is going to show you how to get started with the equipment and how to get set up on basically a shoestring budget. But it feels like something's missing in our reel. Well, it certainly needs captions, and captions throughout the entire video will help with retention rate. Retention rate is super important because that tells the algorithm that people care about your video, and so it serves your content up to a larger audience. If you're not sure how to add captions, do not stress. They're easier than ever with Adobe Premiere's newest version, and then there's also mobile apps like Captions and web apps like CapCut that you can use, and of course, Instagram has its own automatic captions tool as well. One thing you should be aware of, this format of video is kind of like a salesy e-commerce vibes. And not everyone has a brand that supports that style. Like for example, let's say you're selling $15,000 diamond bracelets. This informational, almost kind of like infomercial style format probably isn't gonna work. So there are other less explicit, more subtle ways that you can use reels to make sales. Simply just panning over your products for 8 seconds can be enough. I know when I was working with a jewelry company, somehow these reels did the best for us in terms of engagement, whereas when we had the creative director sit down and talk to the camera about his design process, that reel absolutely flopped. So you never know what formats are gonna hit with your audience, and testing and learning really is the big key here. Here are some other formats that you can test and learn. Story time, like your founder talking about why he or she started the business. Manufacturing process. So let's say you have a really special or interesting or unique way that you make your products. This could be perfect for you. You can do a before and after video that shows the incredible results that your product delivers. What about take it to the streets video? I will never forget this video from probably like a decade ago. That's how long it was and how sticky the idea was. So this makeup brand applied their affordable makeup on one side of the model's face and luxury makeup on the other side. And then they went to the streets and asked pedestrians which was the affordable side and which was the expensive side, and people could not guess. So taking to the streets has definitely become a trend that has become popular, at least over the last several years. And it's definitely something that you could do for your brand as well. If you're using Reels to make sales, you should have your online store set up and linked to your Instagram just like this. Now you want to make it as easy as possible for people. So if you put text in your reel and just expect people to remember the URL and then put it into their browser, it's not going to happen, sis. It's not the early 2000s anymore. You know what I mean? People want the links. That's what the kids want these days. So make it easy for your customers and link the products in the reel itself. Okay, so if you're watching this, you have an online store already. Or maybe actually you're thinking of getting one started, or maybe you want to switch. So if you are in the market for a new online store, I'm just throwing it out there, okay? Have you tried Shopify? Obviously, this is a Shopify powered channel, so of course I'm gonna say it's the best, but like to even my friends and family, I say it's the best because it is. The templates, fire. The checkout experience, unmatched. The price, too good. I love Shopify, if you can tell. I do love it. But if you're not sure if you're gonna love it and you wanna give it a little whirly whirl, take it for a little test drive, I will drop a link for a free trial in the description box below so that you can try it for free. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. The whole online store thing, it's kind of the most important part of using Reels to sell. You know what I mean? So you wanna do these two things, tag your products in your Reels and put your shop in the URL section. Here's some words of wisdom that I'm gonna leave you with. Okay, first, trends are your friends. Hop on them. Hop on that bus, baby. The more I see, the more I realize that success equals businesses just being at the right place at the right time. So put yourself at that table by utilizing trending sounds and thematics to come across as more relatable, firstly, but also to improve discoverability and engagement. But of course, ensure that the trend aligns with your brand and your target audience. Don't just throw out your morals and values out the window for a trend, right? It's not a vibe. More words of wisdom. I got these straight from the Instagram Reels Bible. Use high quality visuals and audio. If you can, invest in good lighting and clear audio. My last tip is to also consider paid promotion. Organic reach is super important, of course, but consider boosting your reels with paid advertising to reach a more targeted audience and increase sales potential. Just a thought. If you're not sure how to run Facebook ads, I have a really good video just here that will walk you through how to do it. Press Command click on a Mac or Control click on a PC to open up that tab for after you're done watching this video. So my mom had this big birthday coming up, and me and my sister wanted to do something nice to surprise her. Between going to the Caribbean or having like a big dinner with all her friends and her family in Toronto. So we were like, okay, I think she'd rather see all her friends and family on her birthday. So we chose that. And then we were like, well, what if while we're there, we plan like a cute cottage getaway? So we went on Airbnb. We booked this like cute little tiny home on this beautiful farm. And we were like, okay, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be so great. And then I was like, Susan, my sister's name is Susan. Wait, Susan, where is this even located? And we look, and it's like 20 minutes outside of Toronto in like a random suburb. And basically the running joke of the trip was like, surprise mom, we're going to Acton. Too funny, because we went from having this plan to go to the Caribbean to traveling 20 minutes outside of Toronto. And actually what was really funny was when I was telling my friend this story, he was like, well, the real red flag is, why didn't you check the location before you booked it? But actually the joke is on us, because Acton was absolutely stunning. We had such a nice time, the three of us together. And yeah, guys, that is my life update. It feels nice to share stories with you guys because I do read the comments. So tell me, have you ever surprised someone for their birthday, and how did it go? Also, tell me about your businesses. What brought you to this video today? Sometimes I get emails, Instagram DMs, even WhatsApp messages from you guys just telling me about your businesses, which is so nice. But I would so much rather you tell me here so that I could read it all in one place. So tell me, what are you selling? How long have you been running your business for? And are you having fun? Which is the most important part. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys want to hang out next week, then hit subscribe, because I am here every week with a new video. This channel that you're watching right here is called Learn with Shopify, where we teach you everything that you need to know about running a business. If that's your journey, if that is your truth right now, then please give this video a like, because it does help. And yeah, guys, enough shenanigans for one day, I think, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.